Welcome back to the very first show of Season 2 of our brand new look, newly named It's My Biz, the big show for small business. It's great to have you with us because this is the show brought to you by Nedbank Small Business Services that takes an in-depth look at small businesses whose owners have come to us because they want advice on ways to take their businesses to the next level. This is the first episode of the exciting new look season of It's My Biz. It's also the show which has an amazing prize for entrepreneurs. It's a stunning Nedbank financial fitness package for your business. That includes 2 years free transactional banking from Nedbank, 1 day's consulting with Lauren Fleiser from Trutrepreneur to assess and identify the challenges that you're facing in your business and gives you a practical strategy to correct them. And a Samsung RC510 laptop, specially designed for durability and hardiness for the entrepreneur on the move. And we'll be giving away one of these packages every week during this series on It's My Biz. All you have to do to enter is stay with us and give a careful listen to our biz tip coming up later in the show. It's going to be a fascinating and entertaining journey, and we hope you'll come along for the ride. We're going to be learning a lot about 12 really interesting entrepreneurs, people just like you, who feel that the time has come to take some expert advice to really achieve their business goals. But first things first, before we get going in earnest with all the experiences, advice, and insights into the businesses we'll be featuring on Season 2, we want to find out in this episode just how much of the good advice we gave last year has been put into practice, and just where some of those businesses are today. And first up, we're on our way to Rosebank in Johannesburg to see how Quintus Jansen has been taking his business through its new steps into 2011, amidst the vibe and the buzz of the Dance Junction. Quintus.
Hey, Andile, how you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. More to the point, how are you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm excellent.
You know why we're here? We want to find out how the Dance Junction has been doing. First things first, I remember that getting the traffic outside, inside was a big issue.
Yes.
But then the TV screen that used to be in the front entrance is now in the window. What's that about?
Well, we felt that it was a little bit more welcoming that way. You know, rather than having something block the entrance, we thought we'd move it to the window, get people from outside to really come in. We added a carpet. So yeah, so it has actually been working. How's your cash flow management and your budgeting going? Because that was another issue that our experts pointed out. Yes, I did spend some time with Thane and went through some financial principles. And it's been a process with implementing them, but the fruit is there. Okay. So we have seen an upward trend in our business, you know what I mean? And it's funny because it's probably stuff you knew. It's just sometimes taking the next step and actually implementing it, and more so getting your staff to understand the value of planning ahead, etc. Yeah, it's basically personal development. Okay, so apparently our experts got you thinking about great new ways to communicate with your public. People perhaps haven't heard of the Dance Junction before. And more importantly with your current clients and getting them to sort of... Communicating with them better. So what have you been doing in that regard? Well, our website is up. That's pretty impressive. Thank you. It leaps out at me. Glitzy, glamorous, colorful, vibrant. This is the heart of your awareness campaign. Definitely. All our social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all leads people to this. So it really has helped to open up our lines of communication. So entrepreneurs everywhere are thinking, wow, I could do with a site like that. It would be awesome. But what are the costs involved in keeping a site like this relevant and current? And isn't that like breaking the budgets? Well, what we've done is we've set it up in such a way that we can do the back end ourselves. So we basically can change and alter information, who, what, when, how, all those kind of things we can do personally, which means we don't have to pay someone else to do it, cutting costs. And so how have you sort of been able to apply other sort of budgeting and cost-cutting measures across your
your business?
Once again, it comes to spending time with your staff, because you can do it, but if you have other staff members who are not doing it, then it doesn't really help you much. So I've used simple examples like, if you buy a sound system and it lasts for a year as opposed to 6 months, it saves us money. So taking care of the equipment that we have and so forth, and our clients that we have.
The details, and making sure people understand the value of,
the little things.
The little things.
Yeah.
Tell me about your passion for making sure that everybody who walks through that door not only has a great experience, but wants to come back, and you want to stay in touch with them. How do you do that?
Well, besides our social media, let me show you our new business cards. Yeah. Oh. So this is before and this is after. Subtle differences. It just basically has our product offerings there. It has our staff's faces on.
Okay. So it's a personal business.
Exactly. Yeah. They want to know who they're dealing with. The people remember faces more than names. So that's basically what we've learned from Bill.
And they certainly want to know exactly what you do pretty off the bat.
Simple. And we've kept it a bit tongue in cheek because we're a dance industry. So I'm the head toe tapper. Little things like that.
That's cool. Your own little culture.
Yeah.
That's great. Speaking of culture, is that music I hear?
Do you want to go check it out?
Dance class we can check out.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Cool. As you see here, this is a new class we started a few months ago. It's a Latin technique class.
Cool.
Lots of things have happened since we've last been here.
Quintus, I must say, it's such a delight to see you applying the tools and techniques we left you with last year.
Yeah.
And I know your success has a lot to do with you getting stuck in as a business owner, so more power to you.
Thank you very much.
All the best. You lot, don't go away, because after the break, we're going to meet a man who knows a thing or two about making a tasty meringue.
Shall we go join them?
I just might.